I'm going to be talking about Greenfield, Massachusetts. Greenfield is located in Massachusetts' Pioneer Valley. They have a very diverse population and a great agricultural base. Here are some of their assets. Greenfield is a small town with a very strong community. That's one of the assets that they pride themselves most on. They're very diverse, with the greatest age range being from 35 to 54-year-olds. They have a variety of household types as well, with a variety of incomes. They have strong agricultural potential, and the small town community provides for local economy growth. Some of the obstacles that Greenfield faces is that their population has declined about 3.3% from 18,000 to 17,000 in about a decade. Their poverty level is pretty high at 17%, which is above the Massachusetts average. Their employment rate is pretty high at 7.7%. About 96,000 residents are participating in the workforce, which is only about 55% of their population. A lot of these are not even paying a living wage and getting low pay. The asset I want to focus on is to take advantage and improve the agricultural base by building an innovation center that will communicate the strong qualities of Greenfield and create those jobs that the town so desperately needs. This is a map of where all the economic activity happens in Greenfield. As you can see, there are about 5 different spots of economic activity. We will be focusing on just one. But in the long run, it would be awesome to see economic activity happening and thriving in all 5 of these spots. We are going to be using the business development strategy option. We want to create an innovative center in each major area of economic activity within Greenfield in the long run, but we're going to be focusing on the one by the Mohawk Trail just for this one particular plan. First, we need to assess the research and development capacity of the town. Then we have a highly specialized group of 12 Greenfield residents who have management skills, which are important. And then we have to be aware that our over 2,000 individuals who are aged 25 to 34, and they're capable of becoming entrepreneurs, which is very important to this job. We need to create linkages with Greenfield Community College. We need to create incubator spaces nearby the college and existing farms. In this case, we'll be focusing on the farms later and the spaces near the college first. Greenfield has a science, math, engineering, and technology sustainability area of study, which is important. Greenfield underutilizes their agricultural land, and investing in the food science and sustainability research will bolster business plans within this new incubator space, which Greenfield students or other people can go to and do research. Greenfield Community College is located on the far end of I-91. This is important because it's near one of the economic activities hotspots in Greenfield, which is right along one of the routes directly beneath it. Who are we working with? There are only 99 people in the agriculture, fishing, and forestry and hunting industry. This is a small margin, so we must turn to the educational industry, which is much bigger, with a little over 1,000 people. The educational services, which is important to this because we're going to be working with Greenfield Community College, are 1.2 times more specialized than all the other industries in Greenfield, which will give us a leg up on being qualified. To select the building spaces in which we will put this innovation center, I believe that putting it by the Mohawk Trail on the far side of I-91 is important because it's nearby Greenfield Community College, and this will propagate stronger ties between the Innovation Center and the school. This will build relationships, it will be easy to access, and will be successful in the long run. This is a map showing just how close Greenfield Community College is to the Economic Activity Center of the Mohawk Trail interchange. You can see how convenient it would be. It is only a few miles down the road. People would be able to go back and forth, and it would just be a successful location. My action plan simply is to build an innovation center around Interstate 91, located around the Mohawk Trail interchange. This is because this is one of the hotspots for economic activity, and it's in close proximity to Greenfield Community College. One of the steps is definitely to select a low rent space. This is a part of this particular strategy because this makes it affordable and achievable. Our next step is to associate with Greenfield Community College by hosting a town meeting with the Economic Development Committee. We have to invite not only Greenfield Community College, but other stakeholders. And then, since this is focused on expanding agricultural base, make sure to invite stakeholders that would add specific ideas and bolster success in this action plan over time. Some of these potential stakeholders are Greenfield Community College, Greenfield Business Association, Greenfield Department of Planning and Development, Greenfield Department of Economic Development, Franklin County Community Development Corporation, Franklin County Chamber of Commerce, Just Roots Incorporated, Greenfield Agricultural Commission, Greenfield Farmers Cooperative, and Our Family's Farm of Massachusetts Cooperative. I chose these potential stakeholders because they represent not only Greenfield's economic development town organizations, but some other local ones. The points to raise during this meeting are that over 12% of Greenfield's land is perfect for agricultural use, and about 7% of that land is being utilized, and the other 5% is not. Under 100 residents of Greenfield are employed in the agriculture industry. That is so low. The town population is declining, poverty level is high, and the unemployment level is high. There are so many points to raise, and a lot of them are negative. One critical question to ask. Given Greenfield's shallow roots in agriculture, what activities do you desire happen at an innovation center solely dedicated to the advancement of Greenfield's agricultural industry? If successful, this agricultural innovation center in Greenfield will lead to cutting-edge agricultural practices. This project is aimed at inspiring entrepreneurs to develop their skills and go off and found their own practices. And Greenfield has the research and development capacity to attract firms and create jobs. That is my action plan using the business development strategy. Thank you for listening.